Hi, it's Heather here at Lake Geneva Country Meats, and today I'm going to share my favorite recipe with our Leahy's Angus beef cube steaks. And so what I'm going to make is a simple sandwich. You can enjoy it, for dinner or lunch. And a lot of people don't think of beef cube steaks for dinner, but it's a great piece of meat, very tender and flavorful. So my first step that I'm going to show you is I have my cube steaks on my plate, and I just have my pan heating up with the oil in it. I'm just going to season the cube steaks. We're just going to get both sides. Once we have them seasoned, then we're just going to place them in our hot pan, and we're just going to sear them on both sides for maybe 3 to 4 minutes a piece, give or take on how hot your pan is. You want to make sure when you place them in the pan that you have that sizzle. So while those are frying up, I just have our spicy sauce that we're going to place on top of it, and it has a few different ingredients. The full list is on our website, but it just has some mayo, some whole ground mustard, garlic, cayenne pepper, paprika, little hot sauce, and then some dill pickles. So I'm just going to mix this all together. Once we have that all mixed together, now we're just going to let it sit. So it'll be perfect enough time to let it sit while these are still cooking and we're finishing up the rest of the items. So I already have our Munster cheese that we'll be placing on the cube steaks in a little bit. We have tomatoes and then some sliced yellow onions. And then I just have our buns that we're placing them on with a little bit of butter. I have my oven heated to broil, and I'm just going to broil these for a few minutes to get a nice color on them. Now that we have those in the oven, now we're just going to check our cube steaks and see how they look. They have a nice color on the other side, so we're just going to flip them. And let the other sides go for a few minutes. All right, so now we have our buns that are pretty much toasted. They have a good color on them. And we have our cube steaks that are ready. So we're just going to place a piece of Munster cheese on each of them. We're just going to let that melt a little bit, and we're going to finish assembling everything else while that's finishing up. So I have the two sides of my bun. I'm going to place the spicy sauce. You could do one side or both sides. I just put a little on both sides. Now we're going to take our cube steak and place that right on the bun. And then we're going to add the tomato, little sliced onion, and I always like to put a little bit of salt and pepper on top, just for seasoning. Then we'll put the top on. We'll cut it in half. And it looks delicious. This was a great simple recipe. It only took me a few minutes to make it, and we have all the ingredients here at Lake Geneva Country Meats. So stop on in, pick up all your ingredients, and enjoy this recipe at home.